How does the city fit into the romanticization of commodities? The city name is Verona. It is one of the most venerable, beautiful, and honorable cities in Italy. This city breeds the famous couple which are the model of their love, where many lovers come to worship. In the courtyard is a bronze sculpture of Juliet, which is thought to bring love if you touch the right breast. The power of storytelling should never be underestimated. This is the most powerful love story in Western culture. People are there in Verona, they will automatically pack a pair of rose-tinted glasses because it's part of human's nature.
I want to talk about the commodification of romance in respect of Verona. Now, I think it's quite easy to argue that Verona is a really romantic city, being the setting of Romeo and Juliet, and recently there was the film Letters to Juliet, which was all about the letters that people write about their love life going wrong to Juliet, which actually get answered, so it's a kind of romantic form of Santa Claus. So I think that Verona is really the setting for something that's packaged up into a romantic event. Italy, I said, romantic anyway. You've got lovely restaurants, you have the association with Romeo and Juliet. There are actually things to go and see. They're obviously not real because Romeo and Juliet didn't really happen in Verona. Verona was just the setting for Shakespeare's play. He never even went there, so that's quite a strange starting point. But as it is such a famous play, and even if people haven't read it, they know the play, they understand that it's about unrequited love and everlasting love, in the sense that you'll die for your love. It would be somewhere that if somebody took you there, I think they would be signalling they had a significant romantic interest in you and they were quite serious about you.
The film Midnight in Paris is about kind of the symbol of romance, the symbol of Paris. The main character, Gilles, spends his holiday with his fiancée in Paris. Gilles is sensitive and romantic, obsessed with Paris, and has a lot of imagination of it, but his fiancée doesn't like it. For Gilles, Paris is a symbol of romance. Different time, different weather of Paris, especially Paris in the rain, is charming. Paris means its golden age, 1920s, and he back to that period, experiences that time by himself. For his fiancée Inès, romance is more modern and realistic. It means stable income, good restaurant, and jewelry. Their choices of living shows their attitudes to love and live. They're completely different two people, so in the end they break up.
Hi, I'll be talking about tattoo as an object of romance. Tattoos are seen as an act of self-expression rather than branding. It's seen as a way of expressing individuality, and they're mostly seen on entertainers, athletes, and public figures. This tattoo culture is also a very common practice among couples who will take their romantic relationship a step further by getting identical tattoos or tattoos of their partner's name and face to mark their undying love for each other. The decision to submit to the tattooing needle is a very painful rite, so the choice of tattoos makes it more physical and enduring. Once done, they are basically with you for good, because getting it off is more painful. This practice is common among mothers now. Love for their child is reflected in the stylish nature of the tattoos they choose to get, since they feel the permanence in the relationship between them and their children, rather than with their husband.
Tattoos as commodification of romance. Key difference between romanticization of commodities and commodification of romance is that one focuses on the object while the other focuses on the practice. Commodification of romance, which I'm going to focus on, focuses on the practice. It focuses on a romance in practice. I'm going to be looking at tattoos from two angles. Firstly, tattoos as a means of identity in subcultures, example is like, say, football, for instance, or sports fans. When sports fans identify themselves with their fan cohorts, so to speak, on their arm, or like an Arsenal, like especially Arsenal fans, actually, mostly Arsenal football fans have like tattoos of. Another aspect or dynamic into looking at tattoos as a form of romance in practice is the fact that like tattoos are widely being accepted. Society's attitude towards tattoo has like changed drastically over the past like 5 years. Like a Forbes article actually like said that the like companies are no longer are looking past tattoos. They're looking past basically what the individual looks like. This was a 2013 article, which was about 2 years ago. The idea of the consumer culture idea of loving yourself and loving what you do, and this idea of practice, of romance in practice, is being represented through the wide acceptance of tattoos in the workplace. Like.